We love hip
One more
hop.
thing for us over here. I found a list of Canada's 15 most dangerous cities
In Canada.
in Canada. And this list be changing every few months just based on whatever statistics that are going on. So if you could pull this up on the screen over here, this is courtesy of Croatian Traveler. Right, Canada is often seen as one of the most safest countries in the world, but crime is rising unevenly across the major urban areas. In 2025, index data reveals sharp differences in violence, property crime, gang activity from one city to the next. The rankings draw on police-reported incidents, safety scores, drug-related trends, and year-over-year crime growth to present a fuller picture of the urban risk.
Okay, before you go through this, I have one question.
Talk to me.
Is Scarborough considered a city, or is it considered a part of Toronto?
It's part of the Toronto. It's part of Toronto.
Okay,
proper.
okay. And but Mississauga is its own city.
Yeah, Mississauga is like part of the GTA, basically.
Okay,
because they got their own mayor and shit too.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
This list is surprising then.
So let's pull up the list here on the screen. So number 15, Windsor, Ontario, Edmonton, St. Catharines, Ontario,
Mad.
Saskatoon, Nanaimo in British Columbia, Regina,
Mad.
London, Ontario, Kamloops in BC, Brampton, Hamilton, Sault Ste. Marie, Winnipeg at number 4, Greater Sudbury at number 3, Kelowna, BC, which I feel like is like a ski resort town, right? But Kelowna, BC, and number 1 most dangerous city in Canada is Surrey, BC. I don't know what to hit, if it's the air horn or the X-File sound, you know what I'm saying?
So Toronto didn't even make the list.
It's not even on the list, bro.
Toronto is a mesquite city.
The little 30 hats. Well, I could believe Surrey definitely as number 1 because just from all of the different things that I was seeing after the 32 times past, and even before that, I've done documentaries on T-Sav, who was like an alleged hitter for the Brothers Keepers gang over there. And there's all these gangs over there in not just Vancouver, but like mainland BC, they call it. So Surrey, Langley, where the next the pimp was that we just talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Like all those places are all freaking taken over by gangs, bro. And they have bare gang wars. So I could believe they're number 1 for sure.
I know a couple mans that went OT, and the places they went is on this list, so like it kind of makes sense.
Sault Ste. Marie for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Well, am I surprised that Toronto's not on this list? I thought there will be like, because the way man's gone, you'd be like Toronto would be top 3 on the list.
The thing is, we're a world-class city, so our population is higher than most. Because keep in mind, this is by per capita, except with the exception of BC, right? But BC still has less population than us.
Okay.
Right? So in the end of the day, for the amount of people that we have here and the amount of crime that's happening, it's not as bad as these other places. You know what I'm saying? We got it under control. Like, sorry. We reported like probably a month ago about the 30 murders that happened in 1 year, in 2025. In comparison to the 6 million people in the GTA, maybe 3 to almost 4 million people in Toronto proper itself.
Yeah.
That's very good.
No, it's true.
The murder's not good,
It's
but
true.
the numbers being that low, fam, for a world-class city, we're very safe. Hamilton be popping off, bro, and they don't got that much people over there.
Yeah, even when I visited Hamilton a few times, like it just looked like a place I didn't want to be.
It's grimy, bro. We reported on the shooting that happened with a teenager. He popped off in the mall. He killed one innocent lady and hit another person. It was like some teenage white youth that they put up on the screen. This is in the middle of the day in Hamilton, bro.
I was gonna ask if he was black.
No, it was a white youth, but like, and BTS shit, but whatever. I'll bring it in front of the scenes. Somebody hit me up like, you don't even know what's really going on there, old head. He was trying to get at his ops. Like, shut up.
You
I don't
hit
care.
2 women though.
You hit two innocents, fam. I don't care what you were trying to do, bro. Like, so what? Is that supposed to excuse what he did? Like, nah, fam. Get out of my DMs.
So, okay, seeing this list, Well, first I ask you, like, are you incentivized to like travel throughout Canada at all? You know, like, because like man's like us, we can't go to the States, you know? So like,
I know, right? This is the bad PR. I've been to BC in the last 3 years and it's been cool, but I haven't done as much deep dives and documentaries before that, right? So now I'm kind of like, not apprehensive, I'll still go, but like I do understand that there's an element out there that people could be like, yeah, I've seen you. And the thing is, it's not just some erratic, just whatever, just thug-a-bug gangsters. Like, no, you guys are organized, so mans will know when you're in town.
Because I'm not gonna lie, before seeing this list, I would like, because I've been to Edmonton before, you know what I mean? Like, so, and I want to go to Vancouver.
Yeah.
I would have went there thinking shit sweet, you know what I mean? Like, just be, oh, you guys are blah, blah, blah. But like,
I think you could still get away with being in Vancouver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're in Surrey and like you're trying to spend your time around Surrey and be in the spots and stuff like that, you may as well just go half an hour over there or 20 minutes to Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? Edmonton, you said Edmonton. You know that one of their nicknames is Deadmonton.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that.
Yeah, it goes down over there, fam. And there's been like a heavy migration of the Somali community that came from here in Toronto. That moved over there in the 2000s times, like in the 2010s times. That in turn, no offense to the Somali community, but their crime rate went up exponentially during that time.
That kind of makes sense because when I was visiting there, I think at the time our minimum wage was probably like $13, $14.
Yeah.
And theirs was like $19, so like $18, something like that. Something crazy.
Mans go over there, do the oil mining, to do whatever, come upon some bread, like on the legal ways. And then there's enough mans that go over there. A lot of these documentaries that freaking Six Tails and myself, the shootings that happen with all the Toronto mans, they don't even be in Toronto. They'll be like, yo, so-and-so got shot in Edmonton. And I'm like, damn. So it's not just these cities. It's a combination of these cities. They mixed with the Toronto stuff too, and Montreal. And then like, you know, we're all out there trading money with each other and shit happens.
That's the next thing. Montreal's not out here?
Montreal's not on there neither, bro. And they got bare organized crime on there, fam. But again, big city, they've got it, just got it under control.
Very safe.
Way more safer than these places, apparently. Right? Unless like we're looking at a cap list, but I'm gonna go with I believe this list.
No, I lived in Montreal but I lived downtown, you know what I mean? So I can't speak on the trenches over there, you know what I mean? But if like the average person wanted to go to Montreal,
you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Downtown core, you're blessed. Though.
You're more than fine, fam. And I've
Well, it depends. Don't be wearing no Leafs jersey or something.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You're not fine. Then you're not fine.
You're asking for it. But I will say, like, even when it comes to Montreal, like, you could even go to certain hoods and stuff. And I'm not trying to smalls the mans who are living in the hood and stuff like that. But like, you can go to the hood and stuff as long as you're not mixed up in anything. Nobody's gonna do nothing to you, bro. You can go to Côte de Neige, NDG, you know, Montreal Nord and all that shit. You'll be fine. Fam.
Yeah, I've been Côte de Neige, I've been NDG because a lot of the dance up parties I would DJ as well, but not downtown. So.
Yeah, fam. It's not like an element of danger. You're not in like Compton or like these different places. Like, fam, Canada's a safe country, fam, for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you guys ain't gangster, but calm down.
Yeah, I thought of some few crash out stories that I experienced, like not myself, but like those are just rare exceptions. I don't think that's like.
Well, we'll get into a whole thing another day on how all of that gangster shit is just trying to mimic American culture. But you know, that's a whole other can of worms that I don't know everybody's ready for.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I think we could wrap it up here. It's been an interesting episode, a lot of ups and downs. You guys might be able to get some behind the scenes content of seeing a different side of Friday.
Yeah, it went down. I got scared.
It got spooky. Right? Salute to Dusty Wallace, a Scary Potter, but I became the Scary Potter today.
No, facts.
Let's get out of here, man.
We love hip-hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip-hop.